This is where they said to find them. But there's no sign of the Qadistu yet.
A very long time ago, there lived a primordial goddess, a most benevolent mother who gave birth to many gods. She was a kind mother and noble. She disliked conflict and violence. But then, the Horned God came. Seeking his throne, he slew all in his path, and the mother was cut down. Since his rise, the throne has been usurped by descendants of that Horned God, for eons upon eons. The perception of that fair, beautiful, free world of chaos became warped and perverted by the reign of so-called order. We want it back. We wish to restore that glorious world. Oh, it has been a long time. I am grateful we could meet this way. So grateful to meet you again, Nahobino. Dragon Slayer. This is the sacred ground upon which we will summon the fallen goddess, the Queen of Chaos. And with the goddess's power, we will destroy this world. The others have gathered the necessary Magatsuki. Only one thing remains. For the summoning, we require you, Nahobino. As one of the Dragon Slayer's lineage, your death will serve as a crucial and appropriate sacrifice.
Magic is understood to operate based on certain rules. Two similar entities can influence each other. Cause leads to effect, but the effect also has a bearing on the cause. The Horned God slayed the serpent, or the dragon, as some call it. But by using this principle, the serpent can be revived. By offering the life of the Horned God that slayed the serpent, the slain will be reawakened from death. That's why the Qadistu need a sacrifice, to summon the Goddess of Chaos.
Yoko?
Yoko Hiromine, like us, has endured suffering at the hands of the Horned God. Now, the time has come for you to prepare the Nahobino for sacrifice.
Because of him and the others, I've started to see some meaning in this world.
Is that so? Then what of God's misdeeds against you? And surely you haven't forgotten that your own freedom is at stake as well.
I know. I still want my revenge and my freedom. But sacrificing him isn't the right way to get either.
Oh my, what a precious display of selflessness. But I'm afraid it's too late to turn back. If you refuse, then the sacrifice shall be carried out by us, the Qadistu.
Your turn! Go!
Brace yourself!
Ruinous thunder!
Want some? Really?
Ruinous thunder!
This is it!
Oh, Nahobino. You fought so well. And failed. Can you hear her? The voice of our beloved goddess. There is nothing now that can stop her return!
The time has come. The ultimate end.
The ultimate beginning. Ancient creator, ye who slew our queen.
O arrogant god whose order stifled chaos. O descendant of the once ruler of old.
Here and now, we offer up your life, O Dragon Slayer God! Let the Queen of Chaos rise once again! Now, awaken, Tiamat! Yoko Hiromine, you are fated to become a goddess. Allow me to remind you how you were wronged by this world. You developed your ability to fight demons, believing it a just cause, but you had no place in Bethel. Your teachers spent decades learning what you perfected in but a few years, and they feared you would surpass them. Though they offered shallow praise, they continued to assign you ever deadlier missions. They envied your talent and secretly wished for your death, so as to protect their own foolish pride.
Yes, they were pitiful human beings. But still.
I have no doubt there must have been kind souls among them as well. But would you not agree that the social structure itself is to blame for producing such wretched humans? In the ancient times of chaos, humans and gods were free and equal. But when the Horned God came into power and the world of order was created, the system of control brought harm to humanity. Remember our goal. You must reclaim your power as a goddess and fulfill your purpose. As a goddess, you will guide Tiamat to the Empyrean, where the throne shall be returned to Chaos. Submit or rebel? Have you forgotten the agreement we reached when you stood at that fateful crossroads?
I remember. I didn't want to get him or Tao involved.
I'm afraid it is too late for the girl. And the Nahobino's sacrifice is necessary to summon Tiamat. The humans you care for will soon be but memories, Yoko Hiromine. There will be nothing tangible left for you in this world. Now, I ask you once again to fulfill your pledge. Reclaim your power as a goddess, and bring chaos to this world.
I'm sorry, young man. I swore I would protect you, but I fear I can no longer do so. If you hadn't joined with me, you wouldn't have to suffer this fate. Indeed, if not for me, you might have avoided being drawn into the Qadistu's dark machinations altogether. I don't know what to say, except that I'm sincerely glad to have met you. Our time together may be coming to an end, but it will never disappear.
No! Please, come back!
No, we can't accept defeat. You must live. Even if you're alone, you must go. She is waiting.
I wish I could have saved you. Aogami is gone, but at least you made it back. That's something. The future of the world is in your hands. So please, please keep it safe.